All right, Ron, thank you for the time today. So today we're going to talk about Trustpilot in particular, but I want to learn a little bit about what Ron and the team over here are doing day to day with SaaS partnerships to kick things off, just to get us a little bit of a lay of the land. So Ron, why don't you introduce yourself, the agency, who are your ideal target clients, and what vertical you're operating in?
Yeah, my name is Ron, the Chief Marketing Officer at Visiture. We are an e-commerce marketing agency, work with about 100 brands, about 150 accounts, have 100 team members here. And we primarily work with e-commerce brands doing anywhere from 5 to a couple hundred million annual revenue and want to really disrupt their markets.
Awesome. Yeah, you've got some ridiculous clients, great track record.
Thanks.
You guys seem to be rolling. So super progressive agency, well trusted. You're used to working with some of the biggest brands out there, e-commerce, like you mentioned. And you work with SaaS to help grow the agency, to help refine your services, all that kind of stuff. Can you talk to me a little bit about how software relationships operate inside the agency?
Yeah, I mean, our goal is to grow our clients, and the best way to do that is through great, partnerships from the client to our agency to technology. I like to think of us as the system integrators that we're integrating media with Google, Facebook, integrating platform, Magento, Shopify, integrating reviews, like Trustpilot, email with, Klaviyo, List Track, and others all together help our clients grow. And, Trustpilot's been a really great partner for us there and, really helped our clients grow and through user-generated views and content.
Awesome. Yeah, user-generated content. We're talking about conversion rate optimization, trust in the funnel, all those great things that Trustpilot allows you to do. So, but if I back up, you are working closely with software. So Trustpilot's not any exception. You seem to have this type of relationship where you're really close with the software vendors. And before we were even talking, you were pulling up some account overlay sheet that you guys are shared on. So let's talk about just some of the things that Trustpilot does for you guys as an agency. What are some of those like week to week, month to month, co-marketing, co-selling conversations that you have, helpful, anything that comes to mind? What do you guys do?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, we have a really good partnership report with Trustpilot. We do co-marketing together from blog content. We did joint webinars with each other's teams to learn about, our services, product, and more. And we just really try to evangelize for each other's brands. Anytime we have clients that do not have review system or reviews on their website, that's just automatic indicator that we need to get them a review partner, and Trustpilot comes top of mind for that. Just co-marketing, evangelizing each other's brands, and just trying to help each other's brands grow eventually.
Yeah. Do you remember any specific co-marketing endeavors that you underwent that you were a part of? Any even just simple article type stuff, or are there anything that you guys have done together?
Yeah, we create a lot of content on Visiture blog. One thing that we do really well with partners is really evangelize each other, talking about new things from Cyber Friday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, kid talk. New tips for UGC, how to implement UGC with paid ads, those kind of things. So a lot of different article content, a lot of different educational content for internal teams to really show them what we do from an email and paid media perspective and how UGC is critical for that. And then vice versa on their end, talking to our team about how UGC is so important and, reviews are important, how to gain it, the differences between Trustpilot competitors and those various things to enable our team to be able to advocate and evangelize for Trustpilot.
Awesome. And use UGC, user-generated content.
Yep.
Trustpilot aggregates reviews as a third party. That's why embedding Trustpilot onto the site is something that every brand that has a product or any sort of just, anything you're trying to sell in that funnel, anything, especially with an e-commerce checkout, can benefit from. We're talking about CRO, we're talking about maybe average cart size. I don't know, any of those great KPIs that you guys help your clients out with. So user-generated content in the form of reviews. And you guys sound like you work really closely, a lot of co-marketing stuff. And who is your contact over at Trustpilot, or what is the title that you typically talk to week? Is it a partner manager? You talk to anyone at sales, CS, or everybody?
Yeah, partner manager, and then a partner marketing manager. And as we continue growing the partnership, we hope to have a lot more sales enablement where sales teams are talking together and, discussing new opportunities and those various things as well.
Got it. And the marketing partner marketing manager, their job is really just to come to you with ideas that are mutually beneficial, right? They just come to you with, hey, we've got stuff that we want to do, content, whatever, and you just kind of like pick and choose what you want to get involved in type stuff. How does that work?
Yep, that's exactly correct. Yep. So, meeting on a, recurring occurrence and going through and identifying good opportunities for each other, good co-marketing opportunities, and really just how to evangelize each other's brands and, help each other's brands grow through our client bases and, target audience.
I love it. I love it. Okay. And, the relationship with Trustpilot, you are able to recoup a whole lot of partner incentives. We can link to their partner page if anyone's curious, but the partnership to you, it sounds like it's not something that you care about that referral commission on. You don't probably even think about that during the day, or when you're thinking about referring, you pretty much just refer based on the product and based on the value that it brings your campaign and your relationship with the client. Talk to me about that real quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to get checks in the mail, but it's not something that we really care too much about, to be honest with you. We're more about the value, the fit for our client, because we help them grow, and then they grow, we grow too. And that's just been a better kind of monetary policy for us. But yeah, that's really what motivates us is the fit. The client likes it. Those various things. It's the ultimate decision behind our partnership.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, so I don't have to. I mean, I say it all the time in the group, but it's important for agencies that are smaller than you, that aren't quite as well built from the infrastructure level and dealing with the size of clients, to you to hear that, because, a lot of the agencies that are new to partnerships, they will worry a lot about that commission. How much money can I make? But we always stress that you look to the non-compensatory benefits, those co-marketing advantages. Obviously, product, it's got to align with your clients. It's got to be the right product. But some of the ways that the human-to-human relationship, like it sounds like you and Anna have a great relationship, and you help each other out. And that's the most important thing. Okay, and then just so we understand the scenario, we can end in the last 2 minutes here. Just talk to me about the scenario of, I'm a new client. I'm going to come to you with a project. Obviously, I've got an e-commerce campaign where I need traffic, all of the services that you guys provide. And you look at the funnel. You're auditing my site. You're auditing my funnel. You're doing all that diligence. And you notice that there aren't any user-generated reviews anywhere in my funnel. I maybe have a couple static like quotes somewhere about the product, but there's nothing really telling you as the potential buyer of the product that they can trust it. Right? That you can trust the product. So you think about Trustpilot, and that's a good opportunity for you to make the referral. How does the thought process work? And then how does that typical referral take place from you passing the information off to the actual implementation of Trustpilot, and then anything else that goes into it?
Yeah, it's a great question. So anytime we get a merchant that joins the Visiture family, we're going to go through a really in-depth discovery process, learning everything about them. And generally that's anywhere from 75 to 150 hours that we'll spend in the first 30 days getting to know them, doing full site analysis, business analysis, et cetera. And one of those things comes through it is, do you have user-generated reviews on your product pages? Because we know through our history that it's going to exponentially boost conversion rates on paid media, email marketing. It's going to help better our campaigns, SEO, et cetera. So it's really a no-brainer proposition for every brand out there. And so once we identify that they need that and have a fit or a need there, whether they're using outdated technology, not using it correctly, et cetera, then we'd make a recommendation to the Trustpilot and then work with our team to getting them set up, helped correctly, and up and running.
I love it. Awesome, Ron. Well, you've had a very long day, and I want to let you get back to it.
Hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully I didn't sound too dumb.
No, this is great. I just asked this actually, if you can give me one final thing. Do you work with other agencies? Do you power any agency services? Do you offer your services to other agencies? How do you work with other agencies?
We used to a lot more, but now we've kind of gotten a lot more for service, and not really, honestly, which is a shame because I love working with other agencies, and we do have a lot of shared clients with other agencies that we work really nicely with, but it's not something actively that we're pursuing, and not really something that is a really good like lead gen kind of, for either agency though. But, I preface that though. It's a shame though, because I like working with other agencies. Yeah.
Do you accept referrals? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Who
All right,
doesn't?
Ron. No, that's awesome, man. Thank you for the time. I'll link to all of your good stuff, everything you guys are doing, if anyone's curious about checking you guys out. Thanks a lot, buddy.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the time.